So, good day everyone. So, let's start our Lab 15. The Lab 15 is all about the static NAT, dynamic NAT, and port address translation. So, here, this topology is about the static NAT. So, the requirements here is number one, RIP has been configured so that R1 and R2 can reach their inside networks. Why can PC1, PC2, and PC3 successfully ping server 1? So our hint is the serial connection between R1 and R2 is simulating the internet with access control list. So first, let's define what is static net. Static net, it creates a one-to-one relationship between an inside address, typically an IP address in a private address range, such as 192.168.1.0, and an outside address naman po is like the public IP address on the internet. So, yeah, let's try to ping yung ating PC1 sa ating server 1. So, let's try terminal. Here is a desktop and command prompt. So, yeah, ping natin. Ping 1.1.1.100. So, let's wait. So, it's said here request timeout. So, ayaw niya. So, reason here because PC1 address is naka 192.168.1.11 pa siya. It is an IP address. So, itong IP address nito cannot be routed over the internet. So, when PC1 attempts to ping yung ating server 1, the source IP is 192.168.1.11. And yung destination is 1.1.1.100 is a public IP ad. So it can be routed over the internet. However, when server 1 sends a reply, the address are swapped the source address 1.1.1.100 and the destination address 192.168.1.11 because 192.168.1.11 is in a private IP address range. It cannot be routed over the internet and drop. So our goal here is to configure static NAT on R1 to translate the IP address of PC1 and PC3 to public IP address. If we do that, PC1 will send a ping to server 1 and once again the source address will be 192.168.1.11 and destination natin is 1.1.1.100. However, when the packet reaches R1 will translate the source address to whatever we specify, such as 1.2.3.11 in this case. When our server 1 sends its reply, the source address will be once again 1.1.1.100 and yung destination will be 1.2.3.11. When yung reply reaches router 1 will translate the destination address from 1.2.3.11 back to PC1 address of 192.168.1.11. So, let's start to configure our R1. Here, punta tayo sa CLI. So, en tayo sa FT, using an FT. So, next step is we have to specify R1 interface as inside or outside map interface. the inside interface are inside private network. So here we have G00. In this case, interface G00. So pasok tayo. Start to int G00. So yan. Next is IP NAT inside. Enter. So the outside interface will be, so dito sa topology natin is serial 0/3/0. So next naman natin sa ating outside interface. Int serial 030. Tapos IP NAT outside, IP NAT outside, then exit. So yan. Here sa ating second requirement is configure static NAT on R1 to translate the address of PC1, PC2, and PC3 to 1.2.3.11, 1.2.3.12, and 1.2.3.13 respectively. So now let's configure translations themselves. Static NAT is configured with the following command: IP NAT inside source static followed by IP inside private address, then the outside public address. So for PC1 natin, for PC1 inside address is 192.168.1.11 and our outside ad is 1.2.3.11. So punta tayo sa ating R1 ulit. R1, type here IP NAT inside source static IP add 192.168.1.11, then the outside address is 1.2.3.11. So yan. Wait lang. May mali. That is for our PC1. For PC2 naman is IP NAT inside source static 192.168.1.12 and 1.2.3.12. That is for our PC2. Next is for our PC3, IP NAT inside source static 192.168.13, 1.2.3.13. So our NAT configuration is now complete. So for next step naman sa ating requirements, the third step is let's try to attempt to pick the server 1 from each PC again. Do the ping succeed? So yan, masasagot na natin here. Let's try to ping sa ating desktop and command prompt. Ping 1.1.1.100. So ayan, meron na tayong reply sa atin PC1. Next naman is sa PC2. Ping 1.1.100. So ayan, meron na rin sa ating PC2. Next is sa ating PC3. So, yan, ang sagot natin is yes. So, that's it for our static knot.